Hey guys, Westy on the mic here.
Hey everyone, welcome to another Elite Multiplayer match. Haven't done one of these in a couple of days. Been filming less and less as the MP season has been coming to an end, but wanted to get another one on YouTube for you all. In this match, we're against Stuart, and we have 3 holes at the Beast, 3 at Ikigai Enzo, and then 3 ace runs at Blueberry Thicket to finish out. So, should be a fun match. Anyway, hole 1 here we have, for me, is always a PD throw. Forehand, I like this gap. And with a 3 tailwind, I'm going to ease up a little bit on the power. And looks like Stewart ran into a little bit of trouble early, but just a slight spoiler. Never mind, he makes it. Anyway, we are tied through 2, so a nice little throw in for him to get warmed up right off the bat. And we're into hole 2. This one's pretty simple. Just I use the accurate roll musket. I aim up a little bit and then give it a bunch of hyzer just to set it right near the top of this hill. So pretty similar to the real life play on that hole. And it's kind of fun looking at that layout: 3 par 3s, 3 par 4s, 3 par 3s. And here we go, the Beast hole 17. Aaron Gossage aced this one this summer on a practice round. That was fun to watch. Crazy hole to think of acing. And this is usually a pretty straightforward hole for me. I like to go turn glide drive. Wow, Stewart left it way out there left, and I think he is OB this time, so he should not be saving his birdie this time. I sneaked that one over the rim, and he grabs his par. So there we go, taking an early lead. But we have 3 holes at Ikigai Enzo left, so I'm doubting that this lead will remain the same the entire time. And here we go. I used to always go DD3 on this play, the Glow Breaker, but now got this fun Paradigm. I've been wanting to try out the Paradigm more and more for a long time, and got the Global League stamp that I designed gifted to me on that disc. So I'm giving that a fair shot, trying that out. I really like the distance. Oh, missed that dreadfully short. Kind of tricky for me to gauge the distance on that one for some reason. And Stewart did take the eagle, so I know I need to make this comeback to have a chance at staying tied for the lead, which I do. So anyway, I knew I wanted to try the Paradigm. Its distance is longer than the Cloud Breaker, and it doesn't fade out quite as much. So if you're just going for pure distance, it can be super helpful on some of these holes, especially on Enzo, sometimes in Oak Hill on certain winds, and then the real life courses like the Beast and wow, look at this, and Emporia Country Club. So some crazy slides. And I'll note I went to the turn glide drive. 90% of the time I used glide roll drive off the tee there, but decided to switch it up just with that wind. I wanted to stay on that bottom shelf. I didn't, and I had a really fun ride along the rocks there, but it's a birdie regardless. And with this wind, I mean, that was going to be very likely anyway. So I wasn't too mad. And yep, still tied after 5. And we have Enzo hole 2. This is one of the holes that made me want to switch to the Paradigm the most. Should have put a little more anhyzer on it, but that angle is touchy for me. We'll see if I can stay up top here. Yep, that could have been worse. I am going to be a ways out, and his follow flight is looking fantastic. You can see him landing up there. He's probably 60, 70 feet out tops. So he's in a great spot to grab his eagle in the lead if I don't make this throw in. So I'm dialing this up, put about 140 feet on it, and I needed a little bit more. So I had a little bit more grade to work with than I thought I did. And yeah, down by 1 coming out of Enzo. That's never a great feeling. But if you remember, we have 3 Blueberry Thicket holes to finish out. So it's going to take an ace to catch me up. We'll see if I can sneak one out here. Here we go, turn glide drive. I don't often go for this ace. Oh, so close, painfully close. I think light glide is probably a little better on this hole as far as getting up there for that ace, but I don't like fading out behind that tree because I swear it's every other whether you're going to hit that tree when you're throwing out of it or not. So if I do miss, I like to be a little bit off to the side. And here we go, hole 2. I don't get this one that often. We have a 3 tailwind right to left, but to sneak it over the rim, and that's a fun ace. I get close a lot on this hole, but I don't make that one very often. And looking at Stewart's, he was super close there as well. So, boom, that's a big relief. Every point in ELO counts right now at the end of the season, and I was very happy to get that. And now looking at this hole, 3 headwind. I don't really have much of a chance to make this. I know this, so I'm just doing similar to my normal line, but disking up and putting a little bit of hyzer on it. Not nearly enough. And if assuming I make this, we're gonna have to close out with the tie. So very happy to tie Stuart in this one. Uh, Neither of us deserve to lose ELO, at least I felt like. So good to grab that. Anyway, let's check out Stuart's bag. Wow, rating 1052. That's way up there. He's got the Season Pass Winter Stamp Musket. That's the first one I noticed. And he's got the Monday Mayhem Sapphire. Got the Turn Water Skip Ride. Got the cool Hoppy Light Glide Ride, Windbreak Roll Ride, and Extra Glide Roll Ride. That's interesting. Kind of unique there. And then he has the Pioneer. He has Extra Glide Explorer. Interesting. Then he makes Compass and Warship. You don't see that combo all the time. And then also Glide Pure and Glide Hope. So some interesting combinations, but overall, very fun bag for Stuart here. Yeah, anyway, thank you so much for checking this out.